The Katonah Reading Room is a staple of the area, and it's a pretty magical place. So I'd love to know about how it came to be and how you got to be involved in it.
We've been here 10 years.
Amazing.
We owned Little Joe's Books around the corner, which was a coffee shop, and we had a restaurant here. But we kind of moved the two things in here together to make it this like cozy, happy, easy community space.
We know that you have a food waste program where you use it as a way to kind of give back to the community and be sustainable. So what is your food waste process?
Every day, at the end of the day, we collect what's left over, and the community center has volunteers that come and pick it up. I would hate to waste food and throw it away.
Yeah.
It's a horrible feeling. So being able to
Yes.
like have the community center take it, and they're so capable and so committed to taking in food that people aren't using. And you're also getting fresh food to people instead of canned goods. So it's important to me to get them like this high quality, good baked goods and also not waste it.
What inspired you to start working with the community center?
I'm actually a social worker.
Love it.
So I always look for ways that we can make a difference in the community and be involved in the community.
Right.
I've worked for the community center for years.
It is really important to note that by reducing food waste, you are having a direct impact on your carbon emissions, because when you send food to the traditional waste stream, it goes to the town of Bedford's incinerator. And so that incineration process is really pretty terrible for the planet. And by getting it into people's bellies, that's much better for people and planet and community.
It's something that we care about, you know.
Exactly.
We try to be as sustainable as possible in what we do here. We try to limit how much plastic we use. We try to recycle. We have single stream recycling. Almost everything goes in there. We use compostable containers.
Yes. Yeah.
And all of our like to-go beverages are basically in metal or glass.
Great.
And recyclable. You know, we think about it a lot. You wouldn't think a small business would just like spend that much time on it, but we spend a lot of time thinking about how to cut back and how to, you know, buy things locally or not have them shipped as far.
And that's a draw for consumers and customers.
If I can just be one person, even if it's something small, I want to do that small thing.
Why is climate action important to you? Why is the work you're doing, why does it resonate?
So I have children and friends and a life that I want to leave, you know, for their children. Feels overwhelming sometimes to do the right thing.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be huge. It can be little things that make a difference.
All right. So, of course, we are in a bookstore, so I have to ask you for a book recommendation.
If I had to recommend one, I just finished this one, The Life Cycle of the Common Octopus. And it's just a lovely story. It's about a girl who goes off to college, and she's in Edinburgh, Scotland, which is like the perfect setting of where I want to be right now. So she's like her first year in college, and she's kind of grappling with friendship, and she's trying to figure out kind of where her parents came from, and they've been divorced. And so it's like her coming into herself. And it was just a great read, an easy read, and in a setting that I happen to love.
What's your recommendation for a sweet treat or a warm winter beverage?
Sure. I have both. I mean, so many choices. We make our own scones. And today's apricot almond, if there are any left over there. It's my favorite one.
All right.
So good. And then we also bake our own cookies.
Nice.
So there's a lemon sugar cookie that's different than anything you've tasted. And it's perfect.